Are you depressed? Do you know someone suffering from depression? Depression is not new, friends. It isn't a modern illness born of technology or stress. The Bible shows that even God's greatest servants, prophets, kings, and apostles walked through dark valleys where they felt empty, tired, and alone. Elijah, one of the mightiest prophets of God, after calling down fire from heaven and defeating the prophets of Baal, Elijah should have been rejoicing. Instead, in 1 Kings verse 19, he ran into the wilderness. He sat under a juniper tree and begged God to let him die. He said, "It is enough now, O Lord, take away my life." That's not just fear, that's despair. Elijah was emotionally and spiritually drained. He had poured out everything, and when Jezebel threatened him, it broke his last bit of strength. God didn't scold Elijah. He didn't say, "Where's your faith?" Instead, he sent an angel with food and water. The first step to recovery was not a sermon. It was rest, nourishment, and mercy. Depression isn't solved by guilt or condemnation. God knows our frame. He remembers that we are dust. Then came a still small voice. God reminded Elijah that his presence isn't always loud or visible. When the noise of the world fades, his whisper still reaches the heart. That whisper renewed Elijah's purpose. God told him there was still work to be done and that he was not alone. There were 7,000 others faithful to him. Depression often tells us we're isolated, but God gently reveals that we are not forgotten. David, in the book of Psalms, poured out his soul, saying, "Why art thou cast down, O my soul?" But he ended each lament with hope. "Put thy trust in God, for I shall yet praise him." Even Jesus himself in the Garden of Gethsemane cried out, "My soul is exceedingly sorrowful, even unto death." He knows the same darkness we all occasionally face personally. God does not abandon us, and he does not abandon his children in depression. He meets them there, not always in thunder, but in quiet mercy. He restores through rest, through truth, through his word, and through the reminder that our story is not yet finished. So when the fire fades, remember, God is not done. He still speaks, and his whisper still revives the weary heart. In closing, when your strength is gone and your prayers feel weak, listen for the whisper, for the God who once fed Elijah still feeds the broken soul today. We all need to say, "You can take my freedom, but you can't take my faith."